in the world at the moment in artistic area. There's no technical, creative artist at the same level, the creative artist. These two people are here in the what I see in my career. So the technical creative artist more into technology, like what is the software which is available in at the moment. So they learned from the institutions which is like Arena, whatever the My Entertainment or so Mac or something like that. So they learned from that institutions, and they came out and they explored a lot more technical areas and how we can blend it, how we can edit it, how we can use it in a technical skill areas. They developed a career in modern technology than in any inborn creative aspects. But there's some other areas what we can see. Some people are more strength in creative painting, sculpting, and pottery, drawings, and more in gifted artists. So those people are maybe a little bit, they are not that much in technical ability, but they're very good in painting and the creative aspects. So they're in sculpting sometimes. They do portrait paintings. They do watercolor, in a different format. They are so strong in different people. So what happened when we are not using the technology in front of us, so we couldn't be able to come out and do whatever we can do, same as in the canvas. So we can do here in Photoshop or some other digital softwares. So we can utilize them and we can explore the same aspect. Some of them they can't do that. There are a lot of great painting artists are available in India. There are a lot more, but some of them are not interested directly. That's a different case, and some of them are interested, but they are not comfortable at all in the softwares. In some people they're very adaptable, so they will come over here and explore it over here. So what we can make it with the help of this technology. So that's the second thing. But what I'm saying is, if we are looking for an technical aspect, it will help to come out in great quality in a lesser time, and we can edit very fastly. If we go for painting in a canvas, we wouldn't be able to edit. We can go back. There's no do over there. So here we're getting a lot of paintings. When we are middle of the stage, we can go back and edit again and come back, do something. We can explore something. We can test something. There are in the technical side when we go at. So if you really talk here, the precious where we can do it the same way I'm going to be painting of here now. There are some other technologies. There are some other maybe we can use it the same, but like there are other procedure of working culture, work culture over here in the digital format. What I believe in, what I'm saying it because I'm a basically inborn painter, sculptor, modern character development artist in initial stage. So when I came in, so I faced a lot more difficulty. What happened? So I'm not happy at all with the kind of texture feel what I'm going to doing in the canvas. So I'm not getting that feel over here. This is completely digital one, and if you're a digital artist and inborn painting artist, there's no difference between this particular platform. If you can do it something, then at the end of the day, people look about the quality. Yeah, this person can do it. So what I'm saying is, if you're completely dedicated, then there is no issues at all. You have to forget about the passion, forget about so I'm not able to be draw on a proper way. I couldn't be able to draw in a pencil or normal procedure or something. So those tensions just removed out and coming to the platform, just learn the tools basically. Then there is so many edit-oriented tools over here. So I remember one person, so he couldn't be able to draw anything in the paper using pencil or pen, but he can do amazing creative digital work on Photoshop. So how come we can do that like that? Because there are a lot more editing tools over here. So when you make it a normal straight line, then you can go inside a particular layer, you can edit it. So maybe you want to like area, definitely you can do for within no time. So it is. I found a lot of people in like that manner. Then I was working in the Brown Bag Films in Dublin. So I found two, three people over there. They can draw only in Photoshop with editing tools, nothing else. But they're very good in the character development and storyboarding, these all areas. So just forget about the platforms. I couldn't have to draw properly. Maybe some people said, no, I can paint it on a normal canvas, but I'm not comfortable over here in the software. So I can see these two guys are together, but just I'm saying that just relax and just learn the software and look about the editing, editable, options over here. So learn those processes and come and adapt to the particular situation and just stand on top of it. Okay, then you can be achieve any amazing paintings. And one more thing, if you starting when you're looking for, I want to become a beautiful painter or graphic artist, like matte painting artist. And nowadays, a lot more people are required in those areas because mythological filmmaking, live filmmaking, VFX filmmaking. In early time in 80s and 90s, the filmmakers don't use mostly in VFX. Nowadays, a lot, and they use 80 to 90 shots and to 150 shots they are using each and every film in the minimum level. Normal filmmakers. So they're using those much in VFX. So mostly they used to a lot more in the BG levels. The BG level definitely has to come with macro paintings. So it has to match with the other shots and all. So I'll come later on in the dissection like that. But now I'm coming with an introduction. Okay. So first you have to adapt a particular digital format and accept the situation and utilize your skills on this Photoshop platform and just look about it, what the other people get it done in amazing work over this. So you can find out in the Google and look about in matte painters or concept artists or BG painters. Just check it in, then you can find a lot more creative artists in the world you can available at the moment. So just there are a lot more videos also available in the YouTube. Just check it in, and you will get a proper idea how they can get it in the quality output in by stage by stage by stage. And in that section also there's a problem. If I'm comfortable in one particular system, or I'm comfortable in particular one particular kind of recipe or procedure or what you can say, the techniques, some other person maybe suits in some different. With what I'm going to taking the kind of the procedure one may not be suits you guys, and a couple of them will be comfortable, a couple of them not comfortable. So you have to find out yourself. When I remember when I was working in my entertainment in 2003 last, I started to working within character modeling. I faced a problem. Those times, the modelers used to work in starting in a character modeling in a box mode. So in the first initially we start in a box, then we come slowly extrude it and come out and make it a character. But I was not comfortable at all. I struggled a lot to make that style of modeling. Then later on, I just heard the great modeler called Raj Kumar. He joined in Prana Studios. So that was a great news for me. Then I applied in the Prana Studios. I got an opportunity to work with him. Then it was that he started in just lines initially in the side view, side perspective, side view. Then he extruded over there. Then that style which suits amazingly for me. So what I'm trying to say to you guys, different techniques, different people, different areas, different explosions, different mindsets. So may not be suits in each individual. So you have to find out yourself which technology or which style or which tool will be comfortable for each of them, and find out that particular and explore it on top of that. So maybe I'm not saying that I'm amazing, the super expert in Photoshop or some other stuff. No, I'm not like that. But I have in some areas, I'm very good in that tools. I use a lot more in that particular using that tools. I'm making everything what I want in using that particular tools. That's it. So maybe some other people will look about some more in technical side, editing tools. They use it like that, and they will achieve it in their target. So first you have to find out how beautiful you can draw it. So if you can draw, if you're an artist, inborn artist, then you can be a little bit comfortable in the normal palette. Or if you're not, if you are just came in and you want to explore in the digital platform, you are not at all in the pencil drawing or normal drawing or something, then you have to look about in editorial areas and how you can do it and explore it in graphic artist. Normal artists So there's a difference between the graphical artist and normal artist. The normal artist can draw, the graphic artist can't do that, you know. So finally, the all people will come at the end of the day. They say that yeah, they are super graphic artists. Normally we can say, but I'm saying that the graphic artist can't draw on pencil, you know. So what I'm saying is, so just explore it your you know what I'm saying. Explore it, your techniques and what you have to achieve it in, so that you concentrate your level. That is the main point. So maybe some of them will like it in you draw a pencil in initial stage and scan it and bring it on in a normal Photoshop and just make it color it on top of that and make it layer by layer. That is a normal procedure in normal artist initial. But some of them will do it by plain paper, like in a plain surface. They start in a normal brush and get it done the quality what they wanted. But that is a different area. So I'll start to showing some small presentation. Maybe it will helps you than explanations. It won't help you anymore. I know that. So I'm trying to show you in my one small presentation. Maybe it will helps you to how to achieve it in a concept we developed in by scratch to the final output. So I'm sharing it so you can see my one of my concept work. It's in a character based on one concept work, not in math, but so you will get an idea. So how I'm going to start working. Once again, I'm showing that. I'm sharing it. So this is the one. So this is a character initially I just drawed on a paper. Then I bring into Photoshop and just started to just giving small colors on top of that. Just normal rough drawing, that is. And so I just want to imagine how I want to get it in a good concept to work on this particular character. I just draw it in a normal way, then rough left lines like this, and I just improving it by step and to getting into final output. Okay, this is the first drawing which I make it in the initial story on the paper. The first stage. Okay, I'm going to second stage right now. I'm slowly just giving the small shadows. I'm giving so there's a texture version of the pillow and the base colors of the metal pieces, and over here then some areas in the leather areas and basic features of this character and what else I have to get in. So these areas are just concentrated. Okay, this is the one I want to be show to the center areas in my painting. Okay, so that's where I just improve in these areas to get improve it in one sector like that. So this is the second stage. In the third stage, I'm just checking the colors so it will be better in what feel I have to get into some night schedule time or in the morning time or the evening. So what I have to get in. So I was checking in each and every stage and just comping it. What else I have to show it in the particular frame. So I just showing one kind of one. There's a monkey over here, one particular different character over here. So I just showing the compositing to each and every. So I'm just checking in, improving the same stage. I'm just checking in by layer. So what I have to show in my final output. So this is the fourth one. I'm just improving the next level. So I just changing in my character styles. Maybe that's why I'm not happy with that. So I'm just changing it, just giving some other colors. I'm trying because these all are the process of R&D stage. So maybe some artists would like it, some of them don't like it because I was not like the initial stage. I just changed my style. I removed the cap over here and bring in a big hair, with hair, and some features of modern structures. Bring it over here. So I just go on for that. Now you can get it what I want to be. So the kind of hairstyle I just removed in. I just bring in more features on here in the body structure. So then when person is sitting on top of that, how it feel like. Now just check it in. So what you had seen in the initial stage was sitting on top of one piece of one chair piece. It's too thick in the metal piece over here. Now the initial when I was drawn time, it was like normal working chair. So now it was changed because each and every time I was improving myself. Oh no, this is I want to what I'm not happy over here. I'm just improving these areas. What I can bring else. So searching by searching each and every time. Maybe if some artist, some director demands I need only particular this, not else. So normally the Disney people will ask you like that. I need the character, what I draw for you in a 2D level. So you just achieve that, nothing else, not more than that, not less than that. So the same way, if some people will ask you in that level, then you are locked. Okay, so that is locked area is different. Now it is we can make it more fun over here because it's my own personal work. So I'm just exploring. So what I can change, where I can change it, and what I can get it in more quality over here. So I was taking different versions. So I just like here right now added more steps over here in these sections. I just want to improve up and giving one specs over here and expressions. I'm going to giving that some then shadows over here and giving the structures. I'm changing that mood of the on the character slowly, giving some elements on different areas, shadows, light hitting areas, and details of the eye, the hair details. What else I have to show in what I have to hide in the particular character. So if I don't want to give more details over here, then I will hide it over here accordingly to the live schedule. I'll arrange it. So that's way. So you have to plan properly. Now, on this stage, I was thinking, okay, this I'm going to be doing hit light over here. The light will hit on the particular from top here. So it will come to hit in the particular center portion of the character. So in what area the dark areas will be there, and what light, which area light will dominate, and which area will be definitely dark, and highlight area, and bounce light, and the spread light, key light. So these are all things you have to be in a proper idea what you have to get it in. Okay, so this sector will helps you improve your quality, because if you get locked in initial stage, you can't even improve. If you're trying something else, what like how to get, utilizing studying some light sections, you're studying some composition sections, and improve your character development on the initial stage. Hello, hello. Okay, so these areas you have to improve your skills and get that quality what you want to achieve. And so this is a major area, and the final one, if you can see it, what I was because so this is a character which I finished in. So now you can see that where I started and what is the final output, because I'm just changing myself in different areas and getting the quality kind of a shadows, and what else I have to show in some of the areas I don't want to show it. Some of the areas I have to show the more highlights. Some of the areas I have to make it hide it, so I'll make more dark over there. So according to the cheating points at the same of the light gain. Actually, we can say like light gain. So if you put it in some different portions, so to be visible. So in which area you have to show it. So over there you have to make it in small light and improve those areas and give some more details in that particular part. So what I'm explaining you right now, this is a process which I like to, because now the personal work you can improve yourself exactly where you can improve it in some sectors, what you can hide it in properly, and what else you can improve it in, because it was not like in a 1 day or 2 day work. No, so maybe we'll get it in some 2 hours time in a day. So we'll work over here. In the next 2-3 days after that, we'll get any time to work it on the particular project. So slowly, our mindset will change it, and we will try something else, and that's the way it is happening now. Okay, this is the result like that. So, but the professional matte painting, when we approaching for, so it's a proper plan for that. Definitely, we have a target. Is exactly we should match with the other sequences. Like, for example, it's a war sequence. In the war sequence, there are lot more explosions happening on surrounding. There are a lot more dark areas. Is there? That is one particular shot. So that shot maybe three that sequence maybe 6 or 7 shots is there. There are only 2 shots we need in the matte painting to hide it. The rest of the areas is already shooted and they utilized in some other stuff. So what we have to do is they utilize the other shots what they did, get it some of the elements on that used shots and bring it over here in the Photoshop and make it, and the rest of the area you have to build it. So it will feel like it is like a family. It will never break out, So there's 1, 2 shots already ready. The 3 and 4 shot is the matte oriented shots, so it will make it in a chain, won't make any break. So it will get it in a family. So that's where you have to plan it in. So sometimes it will be a zooming in, zooming out shot. Our camera will just zoom out or zoom in that sector. There's only one small waterfall is showing. There's a big scenery showing that. The entire area you have to paint it in. Okay, so that purpose you have to comp very nicely, very bravely, because you have to make the 6 or 7 layers in between that one particular matte. So the compositor can use it that layer by layer in the same output. So you can put it in a camera and take it up backside also to give you maximum depth. So that particular time it won't be in a one single element. It is a layer by layer, but the combination will be what you have fixed in the matte. Same way they will place it in and they will use it in a composition. So the procedure of production in animation based on matte painting and VFX based on matte painting. So firstly, we can check for the animation based ones. So over here, you can show as per the 2D artist base references, you can bring more paintings and utilizing some elements which is already rendered in the 3D. So you can place over there. So utilizing a lot more normal images which is already rendered to take that images as a reference and put it in, mix it, and rest of the area you have to paint it. That's where you can make it in the one market. The other one is VFX based one. So you have to make it more realistic one because that is more in 2D, 3D based one. So 3D has not necessary to make it a realistic one. So here, the normal films like game or VFX film areas, so we need exactly the realistic one. So how to trust with a great high quality images which is available in Google. So you have to get it that beautiful images in high quality one, utilizing it and just compose each of them which area you need it. So you have to rest of the area, you have to build it in some of the areas you have to slowly slightly painting in. Some of you have to utilize in the high quality real images. So this all should be assembled in a proper manner to get in a high realistic matte painting. Actually, so these areas actually how I'm going to achieve in those results that should have to show by stage by stage. If I'm explaining myself in words, it would be too difficult to understand. So initially, so I'll show you some small reference in the yes. So this is I'm just showing you guys for how to arrange your layers in assembling in a stage like to get depth of field. So this is this dark areas is the front layer, this one, and the second one, and the third one, the character sitting in the third one, and this is fourth, and this is maybe 6th or 7th in behind layers. So how you could arrange it? So now see this one, second, third, see these areas, character, and those layer, and primary, the last layer. So layer by layer, you have to make it in top like that. So it will feel, it will like, you can see that it's a beautiful scenery behind the character and you can build in by layer system. So these layers, you can make it in VFX in high quality images, that make it in high quality images and blending with some 2-3 images and get it in one layer. So the next layer also matching it like that. Same, that kind of a combination of layers you can arrange in, so that will give you a high quality, realistic matte paintings. So anyway, so I don't have that one at the moment. So I just found only the animated one to explain you how they got achieved in a short time. Okay. If I have one matte paintings in my hand, then it will be easy because I just worked in a couple of painting series already in a studio based one. I don't have anything in my lab. So whatever things I can available over here with my personal works, I'm just trying to sharing you guys. So this is one of them for mm, you know layer systems. Hello. So this is the one small section which I want to show you how you're going to approach in one particular high quality map painting creation. When you're approaching that, so what else you have to read in? First of all, you have to understand basically this is my layout. On this layout, I'm going to place in by layers, by layers, by layers. In that you will get it. And secondly, the concept which you have to make it in, maybe a ship and the sea, there's a lot more things is how to show it. So you have to make it in a ship initially, first in a single element like the prop, and build it a lot more painting on that. Once you touch it in and place it in and make it another layers, and one layer you have to concentrate in, build everything, then assemble it by using some elements also by that. So it will give you in a proper result. So you know. This is it, a kind of a small presentation which I prepared it, to make it character development come to mind. Because I don't have anything in the proper example which at the moment in my lab. So whatever available in my lab, so I try to utilize in presentation. I hope you already helps in to getting that quality how to achieve it. So I'm sharing that one more thing I have to show you guys 1 second. When I was planning this particular image, so the three sections I have to very concentrate in one particular areas and more basically on lighting, shadows, and some the where I have to make it in hide some areas. So key lights, bounce light on this. So the lights are the most important facts. So even if you're looking for one normal images, there maybe that image had picked the photograph maybe in different time. So one is in the evening, one is in morning time, one is in some other time. So different time you will get it in different pages. So you have to bring that those areas and get it in one particular light mode. Like if you want to achieve in this particular matte paint in the evening section, you have to make it everything in the evening, and so some proper light you put it on top of that and make it that feel has to happen same way. The small touching of paintings and brushing, hiding of some areas and getting extra light over. So that's where you have to make it that mood first, then build on the other areas. So first you have to concentrate in the characters, the primary layers. Maybe it's a character or in a normal set, or some sheep or something, whatever else. But that maybe just imagine this is one particular character in the image. So you have to build initially. This is how to paint it in high quality level. That's a primary one. The secondary characters is also the how to paint it accordingly to that and place it over here. Then work on lights. Okay, so the initial stage when you're working on, just forget about the lights, just paint it, and later on when planning to assembling it with lighting, so that then you have to develop it according to the light. So you can bring the highlights over here, the main light over here, bounce light over here. So this these areas we have work on that. So basically, you can achieve it in that sector. Normal time when you are going to painting that pattern, it will be a bit flatter. Then only you can add on proper lights on the final stage. Okay, so lighting is more important. You have to learn a lot more, observe a lot more in lighting. Initially, So if you're looking for perspective views in top of a building, just look about it in the what the lights is making miracles in surrounding you. Normally we won't observe it. So if you start to observe it, it will be amazing. You just put in a lamp on top of your table and put one pen on top of that. So that pen shadow where it is, which area is going to be looking at, and if you change the light direction, what will happen? Giving the top light and down light and side light. And so what is changes is happening also. Slowly observe it and start to making small drawings and study on top of that like that manner. Or you can, if you are interested more in camera or normal photography, you will be comfortable amazingly. So go for make it a lot more photographs and like that and study a lot more. So this is evening time. So what elements I have to learn this particular object? So this is a morning time photograph. So what element I have to concentrate in particular this light set. So okay, when it's morning time, this color will be give you most effectively in your output. If in the evening time, this light and will give you this color and it will hit in this percentage of light. And if it is in the midday of time, so light will hit hardly. So the light will bleach out. The rest of the area we have to make it. So this type of a study you have to make it in. So that result will get you the output. This micro level study is, let's say. Initial stage, it will too difficult to get it that quality. But still, start yourself initially. How the light reacts. So if you learn slowly, and in the meanwhile time you will improve your painting skills and your composition skills. This all skill when helps when you'll be reaching a good artist. So it will helps you in the study that particular time will helps you. So one particular light, if you put it in a dark room. So which area light will be hit in a maximum beautiful shadows over here, which area will be light will dominate and which area shadows will dominate. So look about that and study on that. So that will help you a lot more. It will that type of study will help you to get in a good quality when you reach it in a great artist. So initial stage will definitely be difficult to study in lights, composition, paintings, this whole section. When I was making small paintings in 2003 or 2000 that particular time, I'm not that good in writing. I just observed it. And when I entered in an animation industry, so we can change the lights in one particular set or character. So how it reacts, so we can see in all the motion. That helps a lot to study on particular light system. So slowly you just observe it, then slowly it will give you that strength in catch the quality and it will help you to make it on your matte paintings or concept paintings.
So there are a few questions come up, Prasad.
Okay.
These are from students. They would like to know what are the opportunities out there in studios if we want to work as a matte painting artist.
Sorry.
The students would like to know the opportunities available with the studios if they would like to take up as a matte painting artist.
Yeah. No, see, there are a lot more for matte painting because nowadays films are leading with the VFX department too. Normally, when we start to making live action films, they're only for the director and the crew, cinematographer or actors. That's the team. But nowadays, changed everything because the environment is completely changed a lot more. Because in mythological film or some periodic film, something happening on in that particular time, they don't want to show some beautiful towers or electric post or something, so they have to hide it. So initial stage, they're looking for a kind of a location, but nowadays it's not like that. So where we can save the money, what time they want to save the time, so they will shoot it in their convenient place and all, then get it that one that particular footage and remove everything by those sections and make it a mat on behind that. So in the live action, a lot more painting works and VFX work is happening on with the studios nowadays. So this painting artwork is necessary in that particular stage to get it the high quality ones. And TV based on serial, there are TV based a lot of opportunities because they have to make each and every shots in their moving out. If they're using 3D elements, they have to hide it in behind a beautiful mat. So nowadays, it was in 2003 or 4, too difficult to script only mat. They have to work on some CG part to survive the situation. But now it's not not like that. There is one high quality creative painting as can learn a beautiful money nowadays over here, and people are searching a lot more talented people in surroundings, and there are a lot more opportunities are available for mat. So don't worry for that. Just concentrate and study it. First of all, the compositions and the painting skills, and if you go for live development skills, light areas, how is the reacts. These are all the sections you have to concentrate in, so you can improve your skills. But just forget about the work platform. If you get a proper work over here, get job on the surroundings in the market, how the reacts on. Just study first. So every time, any situation, the right artist will get right opportunity. I believe it.
Okay. There's another question which has come up. Do we have to have any fine art background to work in industry as a matte painter?
Okay. If a fine artist person, so that person, invested a lot more time to really in BFA in some institutions. So they learned a lot more, in the period of curriculum. So they learned a lot more paintings, some anatomy styles, and BG styles on live paintings, portraits. They already overcome these all sections initially before approaching one particular digital platform. But here, the rest of the people, the digital artists, they haven't get those opportunities to learn more on that. So what they done, they came over here, they started to studying on top of that, and slowly they scratching it. So over here, this person is already explored these areas, so he can look about that vision. It will helps a lot, because when I'm looking for in one particular camera, when I get okay, the background is supposed to be here, so I can make it in beautiful paintings according to what they are looking for. So an artist within a creative background, it will helps a lot more with the inputs to the director. It will help awesomely, and that person will get better benefits, because the directors are always looking for the person which I want to work with him has to be the creative ability, and if I'm saying something, he has to be know that he has to catch it properly. If he has some difficulties to catch that manner in a time on the live shoot it, and then he will, you don't choose it as such a person, So if you improve your skills and have to know that, that creative skills will help a lot more. When you're working normally the initial stage of on the matte paintings, definitely you have to work on studio. Later on, it will improve, and you will reach on the live shoots also. Okay, so definitely an art background will helps you as a matte painter. Yeah.
Okay, the next question comes from what are the important points to add in our skills to become a matte painting artist?
Yeah. So I just already covered those points. Initially, you have to believe yourself. I want to be a good matte painter or concept artist. That is initially you have to fix it. So you don't want to change it. That mindset is more important. Then slowly you have to study, like observe the situations in the surroundings, what happening in surrounding the live, because if I can see my brush over here, and there is a beautiful cup over here nearby. So if I'm placing over here, so how the light reacts, and what is the volume of that, and what is the size between. These are all things I can study on that. So same way, the complete surroundings, you have to study each and every time. Don't sleep. Just open your eyes, okay, and just recording it. Okay, this is happening. If I make it in this particular object, okay, this is a light hits, and in this area has so sharpen. This area should flatten over here. So this is the way you have to study each and everything. So don't basically an artist should be observer. Have to observe everything sharply and learn a lot. Okay, not only one particular object, entire the globe you just want to observe in study manner. If you observe in that, if you approach in that style, definitely you can get it. Easily you can. It's that. For example, I'm an artist. My background is in BFA, and I just completed BA economics. That's my particular interest of my parents, and I just completed. I came from this style. If I want to make it some, you know, medical area based on one project. Okay, because I'm not aware in that sector at all, but I have to do that. So what I have to do it? So I have to go for Google and search it in what I have to make it in. So what is the quality? What is the length? What is the size? What is the price? This same way you have to study a lot and how they looks, what kind of elements are available in surroundings. These all things you have to study and start to making your own ideas. So it will helps you that observation and study in the results. I think you got my point.
Okay. What 5 points company expect from a matte painting artist in terms of technical and artistic skill? Anything which you feel which can be a value add, which you feel you can, brief the students.
Yeah, it's a psychological based topic than an artist. Anyway, I've got interesting. If I'm going to hiring a couple of people, I will say something. I will look about basically initially how that person reacts. What kind of a person he is. He is comfortable with the one particular location. He is, I want person in particular project has to maybe work in 24/7 or not. So depend on the project based on, so that criteria, that section will be changed. For example, so the project came on, then first 3 months I have to work day and night. Then later on I'll be free. So a couple of people come, I'll go by morning 9 to 6, not more than that. So even though if they are damn good in that particular point, I don't need that particular person. So because you don't have to help with the particular situation, particular project. So you have to adapt it particular thing. Maybe studio to studio, different atmosphere, person to person, different characteristics, and based on a studio to studio culture also different. So have to adapt properly what they needed. So first thing, your characteristic, your attitude. So that is more important. Second thing, I don't want to show your ego, basically. That normally artist has a lot more ego. Have to accept it. But still, I'm trying to. If you want to success in your life, you have to remove that sector. Okay. This is the primary stage. Apart from our creativity, we look about. I'm sharing you that section. The rest of the part. If maybe they'll give a test, so look what how they approaching it. They in a systematical way, they are clean or not, by layer they put it on or not. Or if I want to change it, because they make it in their own style, and I'm saying that you have to change it this area, light has to come over here, maybe if you put lights on here in the right-hand side. So I'm saying that please change your light direction, put it left to right. So they have to repaint again from main areas. So they have to remove the old paintings and the flatter ones. They have to change it because maybe they can flip it out. Okay, so this patience and control, adaptability and painting creativity and artistic background, and moreover their ability. The final one is the ability. Definitely, if a damn good creative artist, if I'm needed, definitely I will take it. So initial stages, one step by step, and these are the points. But still, your strength of painting and strength of composing, strength of lighting skills, and fast. So all things will come out as the primary stage when you're approaching for a test. Okay, and final version is the style version also will have, because I remember a project in. Happy Monsters or something, I remember. I think Happy Monsters. Okay, so working with Disney team, so they need a particular style people, stylish artists. They have to make it. maybe the 10 people make it in one particular object in different styles. Okay, and they fix in one particular style. So they want to carry on the particular style for the entire show. So they selected a couple of people, those who can follow the particular style which they already fixed it. So if you are ready to go within particular style, or you can change it your skills to get it or catch that particular quality of the style which they already fixed it. If you can do that, then you'll be definitely you will sell each and every. So that's still also needed, because sometimes each studios, each project has their own style. So you have to come on the particular style. So observing different kind of a styled artist styles of style of art. So follow the instructions to get you the quality. Complete realistic one, semi-realistic one, cartooning based one, semi-cartooning based one. There are styles like that. Same way. That is the point which I am showing. So these are the points you have to carry in. First, you have to show your character and attitude one. The second one, you have to time and punctuality, and the times you already given you the test ones, how you are approaching it, how clean it is, and if you want to change something, how you're going to approaching for the change. So you have to prepare for that the change. Like at the end of the time, I'm saying that you have to change your light. So what you are going to do, that definitely the people will observe it. So you can change that definitely. So you can say no, maybe it will take in a daytime, so I can't do that. That is not answer. So how you're going to changing it? So you're saying, yeah, I'm changing it. Maybe half an hour later, the person will come and done, poo, everything's okay, because he know that changing that will take a lot more time. So how are you going to react in that? So these are all points you have to do.
Okay, there's one more question which has come up. Is it compulsory to learn matte painting in animation? And if so, why is it compulsory?
Okay. So matte paintings definitely will be compulsory, because nowadays, if you're making in a complete set, like for example, I'm saying you, I'm sitting in front of you like so one particular character is a 3D character. Just imagine a 3D character. Behind you, there's something you can see it. These are the 3D elements. If you are making for direct 3D animation. If you're making these all objects in 3D element, it will take a lot more time to get it in that. And it will take you rendering time. It will take if you're making the same realistic level, so you have to make it the shaders and each and every sector to be costly to get in one particular frame render. So apart from that, just remove these all sectors in behind me and make it a matte painting exactly look like these areas in one particular image. So you can save a lot more money. You can save a lot more time too. So that is the reason why a lot of people use it in one front layer and secondary layer in with 3D elements, and background will be completely one matte. This matte also in layers, not in one particular image. Okay, they cut it in 6 or 7 images like that and place in back. So in the camera base, if you look at in one particular image, but slowly it will give you a depth of field like that.
Okay, there is one more question which has come up. Sir, what brush should we use to make matte painting?
I told you, this comfortability, one person to another person. If you're comfortable within one particular brush, yours may not be comfortable with mine. Okay, so if you want to achieve it in one particular element, you want to paint in a font like this, so maybe you'll use in different. Mine is different, another person is different. So brush are not like that. Any particular brush system is. This is the criteria for making a matte paint. No, nothing else. So you improve yourselves, your skills. Maybe that tool will be comfortable for you. Maybe you can make it in 3D elements. There are a lot more people making in 3D element. They make it in 3D very fast and bring it in the front layer, and the rest of things they put in backside in normal paintings. They'll combine it everything together in matte painting. Some of the artists, they don't bring it, they don't touch any 3D elements. They make everything in the painting and get it that realistic quality, then bring that quality too. So how brilliant you are, how good you are if you utilizing combining these all softwares together, getting the quality. Because at the end of the day, it's a match. That's it. So what procedure you go through, there's nothing else. Nobody will ask you like that. So I need a quality like this, and behind that, I need this. Director wants that. That's it. How you approach it, question. So you have to concentrate towards is the process of matte painting is not for like ABC brush you have to use in, and this is the way you have to. No. It's different people, different style, but it's up to your freedom to make it that. Not necessary for making any paint or brush or tool or editable tool or nothing. So like that. You got my answer.
Okay. So there's one more interesting question which has come in from a student. What is the difference between the matte paint live sketching?
What is the difference between?
Matte paint live sketching. That is what is written there.
It's a little confusing in question because what is different between matte painting and live sketching?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not conveyed the proper.
Okay, let's take up. Yeah. Okay.
We want to know that.
Next is.
I imagine like this. I'm trying to explain it. On live way, if you went to for a shoot time, okay. So the director is nearby you. He want to shoot it in a couple of shots in a particular day. Was so disturbed that particular time. So we are nearby him. And he was asking, shot number 16, I have to make it in one PG. Based on that, actually, I'm imagining one flight has to come on background and one this element will come over here and the lady is going behind that. For some imagination from director perspective, he say like that. Practice second time. You have to imagine the rest of the thing. Maybe he will talk less. His expression and kind of body language will talk more on that. Some directors will react in that manner too. So what happens? You have to observe those skills. If you are a real born artist, so it will be very easy to portray in live shoots. Maybe they need a rough sketches initial stage. Okay, this is one, and they will show to the right person, to the director, and he will approve it. Then you can improve it on the skills. Then later on you can make it a high quality one. They will fix it. But the primary layout or subject in the live, it will help you. I think that is the only one thing the live areas in the matte paintings. The rest everything will happening in the studio. I hope this is the answer. Thank you.
Okay. The last question. Is there any particular way to practice drawing and digital painting in order to get good at it? Drawing and digital painting in order to get.
You want to improve your skill in drawing as well as your digital ones. That is based on your interest. That is the most important thing. In my case, actually, when I was in my childhood time, I started to painting, drawing is in my interest because I enjoyed a lot more when I wasn't doing that. And a couple of my friends are not like that. They're not enjoyed that much when they're drawing it. But when they came in the 3D industry, because they completed in engineering, and they came in for the in between they're studying that they have to visualize in the 3D buildings in 3D way, in the 3D perspectives. They're studying in engineering, but just this one small part they studied for Maya or Max, and they got inspired and then they stopped over there and they jumped into 3D Max learning centers and they started to animation industry, VFX industry. Nowadays they are more in lighting section supervisor because they are more in technical. So those areas they're improving that. So what I'm saying is there are pure artists and improving kind of a digital painting artist. Definitely I'm supporting both teams because if one person is polishing every day in one particular cup, for example, this is a cup. If I'm polishing every day, I'm rubbing and doing that, then one day definitely it will shine. Definitely it will give it a massive shine. So the polishing process will be like that. Your interest that you have to show how much time you are going to put in the particular interest that. So even though if you're not damn good in making in the normal paintings, you have to give damn and try hard and like that. Then definitely one day you will be reaching that sector. So I remember one great actor in India, one of the great actors in India, called Mammootty. So he said that I'm not a great actor initially. Then I just started working within Malayalam industry. So I just know that there are awesome actors in surrounding me. I have to improve my skills. And he started to performing himself in front of a glass in a mirror. Okay. Then every day he's doing that and learn, and he was observing a lot more working together. That interest, he was working like that in the midnight. Okay. So how much time you are putting in particular interest? So that will give you the big result, because now he's holding in 4 national awards. He deserves more than that. But anyway, so that's what I'm saying. It how much time you are going to putting in particular interest, that definitely today or tomorrow will give you that result. So maybe you are a damn good normal painting artist or digital artist. Both can perform in particular area in Photoshop or normal other digital platform. Both of them can perform very nicely. So your interest is the most important thing. You have to adapt it. That's it. Yeah.
So, sir, Industry Connect Alliance and the placement team thanks you for your valuable time, experience, and knowledge shared today with our students who attended this wonderful session. We expect more of your support in time to come and looking forward, and thank you once again for this wonderful session and the time you have shared with us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Jai Shri Mandara.
Thank you.